Dirt Everyday Extras go live every weekday on MotorTrend On Demand, and you can see them all with a free 30-day trial at MotorTrendOnDemand.com. Here's an example of an episode you missed last week.
So, this is Dirt Everyday Extra. I'm Dirthead Dave, and I wanted to talk to you about my mini bike. Fred and I recently got to do one of the coolest episodes ever on Dirt Everyday, where we rode mini bikes from Lake Pleasant, Arizona, all the way up to Crown King. The trail's called the Backway to Crown King, and it's like 34 miles or something. Pretty decent off-road trail, and it was a blast. It's got to be one of my favorite episodes. I don't even think it's been made into an episode yet, but it was like the most fun to film. So what we did on that trip was, the idea was the super budget overlanding mini bikes. We went to Tractor Supply and we picked up these mini bikes. It's made by Coleman, the same company that does coolers. It's a CT200U. I think they've had these out for a few years. It's like your basic mini bike, but it's got fat tires. Like, I think my dad called these things doodle bugs back when he was a kid. Rigid frame, no suspension. It's a 6.5 horse gas lawnmower engine. 200 cc. It uses a centrifugal clutch, and these kind of balloon tires. The balloon tires were the saving grace on this trip. It was so rough trying to ride these things with the air pressure that it came from the store with. Once we aired them down, they smoothed out, and it was a blast. The modifications that we did to these things, mine actually had a basket that we welded on that was over here that held my cooler, and then I had a milk crate strapped down here with a bunch of camping gear and 2 milk crates in the back, and we hauled everything we needed for 2 days on the trail. We probably hauled way more than we actually needed, but it was a blast. We put this is just like a shop light from Tractor Supply, or not a shop light, a utility light. It's supposed to go on your tractor, or on the rack on your truck or something. Ran wires back to a battery with had a motorcycle battery to power it, and then a little solar panel just to keep the battery charged. I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube about these bikes, and I kept seeing that everybody that was filming their videos, the handlebars were always all tweaked like this. So when we got these over to our buddy Vern's house, I welded a crossbar in here. It's just a piece of 5/8 conduit, or 3/4 inch conduit, I think. Welded that in, and then I wrapped all this rope around it, did this fancy knot work so that you can just pull this off in one shot. That way, if it was raining out on us, I was going to be able to string up a tarp over my hammock that I was sleeping in. Anyways, these things are a blast. They don't go really fast. I think they say the top speed is like 22 miles an hour. I think we probably hit maybe 15 or 16 miles an hour max. They're rough, but they're super durable. We had a few friends of ours go along on the trip, and they were so impressed with how durable these things were. They're gonna go buy them and take them up to their cabin in the woods and use them for cruising around. It's a cool little bike, man. There's nothing to it. It's just a hardtail chopper, you know? Thing's rad. It's got a lot of torque. It'll kind of it'll do little peel outs and little papa wheelies and stuff, but it doesn't have a whole ton of speed. Anyways, it's just like being a kid again, man. It's like, this is what we all wanted when we were 10 or 11 years old. These things are awesome. So now you got to go out and get yourself a mini chopper, and you can join the crew with Fred and me being rad on our mini choppers, traveling the world, looking for good times. All right, that's it for Dirt Everyday Extra. I'm out. Wear your helmet.
If you need more Dirt Everyday Extra, go sign up for a 30-day free trial right now.